What's up, everybody? We are here to check out Path of Exile 1. So I have really never played much of this game at all. I have a total collected like 12 hours of playtime across probably like a dozen characters over the years, where I've started it and then just kind of bounced off. But I love ARPGs. I've played a lot of other ones. So I finally decided it's time. We got to dig in. I want to learn Path of Exile. And thankfully, I've got a wonderful mod here who knows the game super well, is going to help me learn. So I'm going to do my best to kind of figure out what's going on, but I'm going to ask a lot of questions and make sure that I'm trying to actually learn how the game works the whole way along. So let's get into it. I'm going to make a gut decision here rather than thinking about eventual build. I know, so we are doing a community guild alongside this with a lot of other people starting up for the first time as well. I don't exactly know what these all mean. So you're a big tough man. Then we have Ranger Lady, Swift and Silent, the Duelist. I do know what the skill tree looks like, yeah. I've started the game. I've also played like 20, 30 hours of Path of Exile 2, which I enjoyed. But I was playing that because it was an easier entry point. I'm tempted to go Witch, but I know everybody in the community's already gone Witch. So I'm thinking Shadow. Templar could be fun, man. We could just be an old guy who bonks the hell out of stuff. Could I be like a lightning build like this? Fine, I'll join the guild. Let's go, Leah.
To lose faith when it's all you have left. You were once the chosen of God.
You know what? I've never tried the Templar guy before when I've played. So let's do that. We're definitely going League. We're going Mercenary League. And I'm going to name this guy Sir Otis after my cat Oatmeal. Poracho? Okay, Poracho's actually really good for Vampire Survivors. Porach Oat. Perfect. We've done it. All right. So I've never, pretty much every time I've tried to play this game in the past, which again, have been like minimal efforts. I don't know if I've ever gotten a character past like level 15 to 20 maybe. But I always picked Witch or sometimes the big strong guy. What was his name? Marauder? All right. I'm not going to skip all tutorials. I'm going to let the game give me tutorials. Can you zoom out anymore? You're very zoomed in on this game, aren't you? All right, Driftwood Scepter. Increased elemental damage. Dying Exile. You and I were the only ones that made it to shore, alive anyways. Should I pay attention to the story? Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. Oh, he's talking.
This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just next to here. Could be worth checking if it's...
Oh, God, that happened in PoE 2 as well. All right. Hey, what's up, Big Bala? First thing I thought too, very zoomed in. Yeah, I wish I could zoom out more. Templars have an ascendancy marked as the innately the easiest way to level. Ooh. All right, Glacial Hammer. So this is always one thing too that I feel like the past times I played PoE, it's like I look at this block of data, and all ARPGs do it, but there's something about the presentation of PoE where I'm like, all right, you know, push glasses up. But we're buckling in. I'm learning this time. Glacial Hammer. It's an attack, it's melee, it's strike, and it's cold. I assume those are all tags that can be used to, like, affect different scaling. So anything that says, like, attacks are affected or strikes are affected counts for this skill. But I'm guessing with that. Is the voice kind of low? Okay, I might need to bump the game volume. Hits enemies, converting some of your physical damage to cold damage. The non-unique enemy is frozen and is on less than 1/3 life. They will shatter when hit by Glacial Hammer. If striking 3 times in a row, the third strike will freeze enemies more easily. Requires a mace, scepter, or staff. Does 200% of base damage, 218%. It costs 6 mana. Converts 100% of physical to cold. 25% chance to freeze. Okay, this all makes sense. And, yep, per side of your inventory. Now, hold on, also, I just realized I should flip my face cam, probably. This guy, like, I've played some ARPGs, you know, I'm not coming in with no knowledge. I've just never decided to actually learn to play PoE. You know? But anyways, here we are. Yeah, I know you gotta socket your weapons. I'm gonna have a lot of questions about this in time. But let's, I know how it works at this level for sure. You put the red one in the red circle, and now we've got a skill. There it is. It's our right click. Let's get rid of default attack immediately because I could be wrong, but I have a feeling this game we're not going to be default attacking a lot. I'll bring it back if I need to. All right, hammer him. Oh, it's slow as hell. We blew him apart, though. You use mana. If you run out of mana, your skills won't work. Does look like I have a mana potion down there, though, which is nice. I'm also going to need to adjust my keybinds. It looks like I have them set up for my old setup when I had a different mouse. I'm out of mana, which is honestly, it's okay for right now. What do you call this sort of fixed camera perspective that games like this use? Because it's not just isometric. It is isometric. Yeah. At least as far as that's what they call it. Elemental proliferation support. All right, cold fire lightning support AoE. Cost and reservation multiplier. Supports any skill that hits enemies or could otherwise apply elemental ailments. Afflicted by support skills spread to other enemies. Supported skills have 20% chance to freeze, shock, and ignite. So pick this up. And if I socket it on my bullshit here, it's going to make it so that this skill has a chance of proliferating its frozenness, right? I don't know if you already figured out before. You will also get a little tooltip on mousing over support gems. Gotcha. Unsocket it for a second to see it again. How do I unsocket? Right click, right click. Supportable skills, Glacial Hammer. Ah, I see. If I hold Alt, I can get different stuff from quality. No, I'm not going to worry about quality yet. That sounds like some min-maxy shit that I'll worry about later. Let's keep hitting stuff. Nice. The force move in this, like move only, does destroy items. It's so slow. Come here. Come here. So what's this character's shtick? I've never played as him. Am I going to be doing like lightning spells, or is he purely like big bonks? Seems like we're going elemental right off rip. You want me to change my life flask? Can I just reset my controls to default? Perfect. Okay. Now I've just got my mouse buttons. I'll probably switch my abilities to my mouse buttons eventually too. But for now, it's fine. Alright, so it's safe to say that we absolutely own. And some nice quality of life that I'm noticing is it looks like when we're out of mana, this spell just becomes default hit anyways. So we definitely don't need basic attack on our bar ever. It also looks like my flasks are refilling. Refills as you kill monsters. Okay. I think that's how that worked in PoE 2 as well. Again, I didn't play a ton of that one, but I've wanted to get into PoE for a while. So when PoE 2 came out, I, like many other people, looked at it as a good opportunity to, like, jump in. The nerd answer is whatever you want it to be. The short answer is minion spells regen type bonks. Ooh, I love regen. Which one? You said this guy has an easy leveling build? Hillock. I remember this son of a bitch. All right, buddy. Come on. Come on. Why don't we just wiggle around the sword he's got stuck in his titties? Oh, no, he's got it. Bro, he's got a phase 2? Miyazaki make this game? Oh, shit, he's frozen. He's frozen. Oh, and there's no dodge roll on this one, right? Heal. Resurrected checkpoint? Chad, it might be the hardest game ever made. Is that embarrassing? Is that embarrassing? What just happened? I feel like that's a thing where somebody would be like, yeah, bro, he died to Hillock. Motherfucking Hillock with the sword in his nipples, bro. He keeps that thing on him right out in the open. But still, somehow, they don't see it coming. Ooh. So the red and the blue dot are the things. But, the things are not connected, which matters, right? They're connected on this one and not connected on this one. So if I put a support skill here, it would not support this, right? We need a death counter? Do you actually want one? I can pull up a death counter. Hold on. 1 second. You can get a death counter. You can get a death counter all goddamn day. Actually, 1 second. I'm going to send you over to another scene for a moment. Ignore the Elgato thing. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't. Don't look at the Elgato thing. Chat, don't look. Holy, it put it on here 18 times. What the fucking shit, tit? Hold on. Oh, we've got this? You're gone? You're gone? This one, we can put it over here. Thankfully, it's not 41 deaths. I'll make it a little smaller. And 1 second. Bang. That was the death counter for Liza P. Yeah. Torigato, Mr. Elgato. All right, we're back in. That's 1 death. And chat, I'll say this on record. It's gonna be the last death as well. I never make the same mistake twice. Also, look at look at our fucking armor, bro, is dripped out. Holy shit, sculpted by the gods. Can I increase the settings, by the way? We should be able to put everything on, like, you know, all the way. Can I... Is there just to, like, put everything up all the way at once setting here? That stance, I will never die again. Does seem like everything's pretty much on high. I don't know, let me know if I should, adjust anything else here. Alright, we're good. The thing is that Hillock doesn't know is every time we die, we get to just grind for longer. So that when we come back, like, we're more yoked and he's less yoked, you know, because of how much more yoked we are. Like, look at that. Huge levels. Alright, click here, press P. We do have a quest to kill him now. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. It's a Path of Exile skill tree. It's the elephant in the room. We all know what it looks like. Do you think he wears some kind of underpants or just dangles his stinger? I feel like he doesn't just dangle his stinger. I'm gonna be real with you. As funny as that would be, I feel like he does have like a little diaper wrap going on under there. You know? You do a couple quick UI settings? Sure. Holy hot fuck, that's the skill tree? Yes, this is the skill tree. But many of the nodes are just like stat buffs. There'll be a lot that are just like plus intelligence, plus whatever, and then only some, like, basically the ones that are highlighted are the more significant. But then there's like this other mastery shit that I don't know how it works. I'm gonna have to ask the passive tree, not skills. Yeah, but it is significant. There's some stuff on here that's big. So you know what? I'm not gonna start asking questions yet. I assume we are gonna be able to respec this at least a little. I know it's difficult. Let's go. You know what? Is the regen build, Mira, is that the easy mode build? Because regen build sounds fun to go after. Like just being unfucking killable. There are different tree for skills. No, skills are all gems. You think I want to go minions? Okay, I love a minion build. If I'm going minion build, then I probably... Holy minions. Okay, then I probably want to go... increase damage in mana. Although mana regen... Make a nice pattern, yeah. I'm going damage in mana. Characters bricked. Characters bricked. But yeah, Path of Exile, what I've heard the developers say before in like interviews and stuff, is that one of their core like tenets of their philosophy for the game is everything that can be an item should be. So they make like everything in this game items rather than having a lot of stuff be like in menu systems. I think, again, this is all just me hearing about the game so much over the years. Hey, we'll catch you later, Stripe. We'll probably be going pretty late, so we may see you again. Is there cheese? Like, can you cheese stuff? Probably. I can't. But like someone who knows what they're doing, yeah. The Linux philosophy, everything is a file. Yeah, but so abilities are all gems that like go in your inventory and shit. Minion nodes are generally all around the upper left half of the tree, while evasion, bows, etc. are all the opposite side. Okay. All right, Hillock, get ready to meet your fucking maker, you loser. Come here. Oh, dude, wait. He's still got health missing? Is that a thing in this game? I don't remember that. The bosses, they don't reset? I feel like they definitely reset in PoE too. I might just not be remembering from the previous... Again, I really didn't play this much before. Holy. I don't know. I didn't die to him to no fuck UX. Simple robe seems good, right? We're gonna have to identify it. Nope, that's a PoE 2 thing. Okay. So we can kind of just throw ourselves at this guy then, right? We can just chip away at him and die. Does it cost us anything to die? 6 drops. Yeah, 6 drops, and they're probably all garbage. This is the thing I've never learned about PoE in my life. Every time I've tried to learn to play it, I always get stuck here. So this is where I anticipate asking Mira a lot of questions. I never know how to tell what items are good in this game, man. It's really hard. Because you have to look at the stats. You also have to look at the sockets. You have to look at the links. Like, what sockets are linked? And I've just never learned. Can we do the UI stuff? Sure, sure, sure. What option should I do, Mira? Costs aura. I probably want a health bar over my head, I imagine. Were all the items in his bones or something? They were his bones. Game auto-equip off. Gotcha. Where to come from? You gotta stop asking that question now, Billy, because you're gonna start seeing a lot of like tiny enemies drop giant piles of loot. UI, turn on always show sockets, show full descriptions, plus support you. Okay, hold on. Always show sockets, show full descriptions is on. Show support utility gem pop-up is on. Show life mana levels. We're very hard to hide all those items on the enemies. UI landscape transparency 0%. The fuck? Oh, how much you can see through the landscape. Map transparency 40 to 60%. I don't know, somewhere in here. All right, I'm gonna pick up all this garbage right now. Everyone who knows about the game, I'm sorry. I'm sure that was dumb. There's probably one item there that was like fucking godly or whatever. Turn off global chat by mousing over the chat and click a tab named global. Here? Oh, I see. I had to click. Nice. Gone. Okay. We're in. And we're literally destroying shit already. Did I not spend my passive skill point? I did. I got invited to a guild! Let's go! I love it when Gizmo does things like existing and looking. She's perfect in every way except for all of her flaws. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna talk to Tarly. Sam Tarly. Yeah, I still feel like the game's so zoomed in, man. Everybody looks kind of wet again. I remember thinking that in PoE 2. Something about the way they designed it. Everybody looks a little wet. Holy shit, look at that hat.
A tyrannical Templar to be tested and tempered in the straits of Rayclast. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile.
I'm giving you guys a bit more game volume. Let me know if that's too much.
The name's Beston, captain of the good ship Merry Go. less
It is raining, but they probably look wet in the desert. No, there's no character customization, which is a bummer. The gear you put on changes your drip. I don't know if I'm going to pay attention to the story. Should we pay attention to the story? Normally, I don't in ARPGs. For everyone who's just coming in now, I've played for my ARPG credentials. Played a whole bunch of Diablo, played a ton of Grim Dawn and Last Epoch. That Grim Dawn and Last Epoch are my two favorites.
Ridding us of Hillock, that putrid giant you felled out there. You know, back in Oriath, I was taught that God loved me. He has a funny way of showing his love, doesn't he, Templar? Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here while you live. But
Just
should
a little
you wish to
bit.
venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest.
Yeah, Leah, you'll learn the lore. Grim Dawn's amazing.
Herbs and seawater.
Grim Dawn was easily my favorite ARPG for a long time, and then Last Epoch recently took the crown. Like I said, though, I just tried the Slormancer last night, and that game was going crazy, man. Okay, let's go fight more stuff. Or wait, we gotta talk to Tarly.
Fine work with Hillock.
Ooh, skill gem. Lightning tendrils, rolling magma, frostbolt, smite. Are any of these summons? Molten strike, purifying flame. None of these are summons. I was told we want to go for like a holy summon build. Fiery orb, projectile. I feel like we don't want the cold one. This one seems okay for just like doing lightning damage to stuff around us. You're trying to pay attention to the story. What do you think of it, Rodolph? I could try if we want. Puff and holy in the same phrase. The lore and PoE one is crazy in depth and fleshed out. It's kind of crazy, but it's a lot of reading. Yeah, I feel like we're more here for the blasting. I'm tempted. Mira, what do you think I should take here? Actual backseat question, going after a holy minions build. What's going to send us down the right path? I'm guessing, like, maybe purifying flame, maybe smite. You think rolling magma? Okay, I wouldn't have said that one. I wouldn't have said that one, so that's good to know. Let's pop it on my titties.
Farewell.
And then that should give us a new skill. And put it middle click. Hold on, I'm going to do my keybinds as well, just to get it out of the way. There are temporary bound skills. Might put those on something else. Wait, I'm gonna put these like there and there. I don't know when that's gonna come up, but I want my skills to be pretty easily accessible. So let's go, damn, 5's already taken by that. Hold on. I'm gonna change some things. First up, we'll have, that'll be my main healing potion. We'll do a mana potion there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then for skills, we'll go 4, 5, 6, 7, and even 8, I guess. Okay. Hold control. It'll show a secondary one. Oh, shit. Are we going to need that many skills? I do kind of, admittedly, I like when ARPGs limit the number of skills you can have. Because it's like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the time you only end up needing to push like a couple buttons anyways. Story's kind of sad. I do love a sad story, man. I love feeling bad. Okay, rather than middle click for this, I'm going to try, oh no, I didn't save any of it. The game's right to call me on that, but... Okay, do that. Here we go again. And then we're gonna go here, here. These are all my mouse buttons, by the way. Whoops, wrong one. Save. Okay. All right, let's head out. Man, put this on 5.
My nightmares.
That's the button my thumb is on. Do y'all PoE heads in the chat? Do you play with the the PoE map up all the time, or do you put it... Usually I stay with the stuff in the corner. Oatmeal. It seems okay. Should I be spamming that spell, or should I be using... This one kind of feels better. So I read the library while having dinner. Nice. Portal scroll. Want to pick up all the trash for right now?
My mana is spent.
All right. Kill me, by the way. The attack is so slow. The attack is so slow. Spam those mana potions? Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right, I should be using my mana potion, right? Also, I can level up my skill. Okay, I didn't need to select anything after that. It just levels. Hello? Glacial Hammer, level. Let's see, we need to go up here. I don't know about this rolling fire spell. I'm gonna trust you, Mira, but it seems lightly cheeks. Very, very light cheek ratio on the rolling magma. Maybe it has untapped potential that I'm not seeing. Orb of transmutation. What are we transmuting? And don't you dare say these nuts. Yeah, more mana potions. Yeah. Okay, so that was just lore, I guess. Go. Impaled corpses. They can probably drop gear, I bet. Look at it again. It'll play while you move. Oh. That was so fast. That was so fucking fast. I was dead in an instant. All right. That was the last death. Resurrect at checkpoint. Jeez. There are a lot of these lore stones. I've enjoyed listening to the Calm story. Interesting. The rolling magma bounces are more or less spaced apart depending on how far near your cursor is. Interesting. They'll be less spaced out if I like do it very close to me. That does actually make it better, doesn't it? All right, let's try this lore stone. I see, like this. That didn't count. It counted. Well, should I put on any of this junk I've got? Holy dude. Oh, he's a rare. He's a rare. Or something. I assume yellow, elite rare. He's a big Andy. He's a large Anderson with a stick and glowiness. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to listen to lore. This is the problem with the American education system. You're trying to learn history, and you got fire furies bringing down a rain of fire. The likes of which haven't been seen since the seminal film with Christian Bale and Matthew McConaughey. All right, Scroll of Wisdom. In PoE 2, I think that was the identify. Get me out of there, fucking Hall, Sir Crunchoat, or Sir Otis. What was his name? Oh, Ratcho. That was it. All right, get me out of here. You gotta move them legs. They were built for walking, bro. You got thighs that can crush a melon with ease. The kind of thighs that even James Bond couldn't wiggle his way out of. All right, hit her with the spicy meatball. All right, we should be sipping on that mana potion. Holy shit. Holy shit. Put me on the fucking ladder. Put me on the ladder. Call me Raxantarax. We're crushing. We're blasting, baby. A glass shank. Increased global crit strike chance. Does global in this context mean it would apply to my minions as well? Mira? Or anyone who knows? That rusted hatchet, even I know that thing's dog shit, bro. Same with that plate vest. I fucking sleep. This goat hide buckler. Identify, left click. No, that swaps right click. Hell yeah, we did it. I mean, that's better than what we got, right? Unless the slots are worse. The chance to block is higher. Gives us evasion rating, though, rather than armor. This character seems like an armor maxer. By the way, put this... What? Requires 15 intelligence. Probably C for character. Yeah. We've got the intelligence. Why can't I wear it? What the hell? See this shabby jerkin? That's your loot filter trying to help. The vendor recipe to receive a chromatic orb when sold to a vendor. Okay, so we want to keep this. Should I identify it? Wording is very, very specific, so in this case, nope. Okay, it's like Magic the Gathering. It's like Magic the Gathering where the card does what it says on it exactly. Look at it again. Oh, it's a shield! What? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a fucking circlet. What are you saying? It's a shield. Do I want spell damage? I feel like I kind of do. That straight up just isn't a shield. You meant the shabby jerkin on the ground. Oh. I see. Oh, that's a simple robe. Yeah, I just can't read. Intelligence, max life, fucking hit me. But then I need my gem back because I want to roll my magma until I die. Okay, is the scepter better than this? This is an elemental. Global crit strike. Increased global critical strike chance. Yeah, it probably just means for everything I've got jerking my shabby. Okay, also, this inventory is tiny. Do we never get to increase the size of this? One of the things I loved about Grim Dawn. So this item is good. That's crazy. That's crazy. Rusted hatchet. Triple bricked up on red. All right, hit him with the rolling meatball. Get a little meatball in your life. Actually, I'm seeing the power of the meatball. By the way, we leveled. We're 30% of the way to level 100. Fireflower Mario, literally. Yo, what you got on you? Give me your gold teeth or whatever. No. Increase spell damage. Yeah, I mean, spell damage, elemental, whatever. Tomato right now, right? Eventually, we'll probably want to get a little more specific. So let's look around. Let's start planning. We're going to go like holy minions. Holy minions. Holy minions. Holy. Minions. Unholy. Holy minions, Batman. Minion offense mastery. Hey, that sounds good for us. Staff mastery. More staff stuff. From holiest flavor text, minions is what you want? Okay. Yeah, this tells us pretty clearly what direction we want to go. All bonuses from an equipped shield apply to your minions instead of you. In defense. So, if we go up this way, we actually get stuff. I'm doing that. That seems simple. Might not be right, but it seems good. Summoner bet. I love playing summoners, man. I'm excited. I gotta get a minion spell so I can do it, but I love playing summoners and stuff. Hi, Gizmo.
My mana is spent.
Alright. I played... Summoner was my first ever build in Grim Dawn that I made it very far with. Yeah, it was so fun. It's like a lazy class, because especially in that game, basically you apply a whole bunch of buffs, you summon all your guys, and then you're just walking around casting this like curse of enfeeblement or something like that on enemies, which like slows them and, you know, debuffs them to low hell, the inverse of high heaven. And then you kind of just walk around picking up items while they clean up the scraps.
I am no
no beast of burden.
I'm no beast. Okay, so that means my inventory is full. Should I just be like throwing garbage on the ground? I feel like stuff isn't worth selling in this. I'm throwing garbage on the ground. Fuck the garbage. It's on the ground. Yeah, you like, summons are fun, man. Take me to the heckin' mud flats. Oh, look at this guy. Where do I see monster level? There we go. Monsters are level 4. I'm level 3. The reason you need item filter? I have an item filter also. Nobody tell me, bro. Can't believe Path of Exile copied the Juice Galaxy inventory system. You imagine all the royalties they owe? I need minion spells ASAP. I'm getting my tit shit on, bro. Alright, I'm learning the spacing here, though. What's happening there? Freezing Shrine. Sun duration I don't want. I assume I'm gonna be going like caster stuff. This guy's so fucking beefy for a caster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why are they blue? They're, again, they're elites or rares or something. I would guess blue is elite and yellow is rare. No, you can't use WASD in this. I like click to move in ARPGs because I'm used to it. But WASD in PoE 2 does feel really good. I played WASD when I played PoE 2. But, I like being able to play when you have like a Giga gamer mouse like I do. I like being able to play with only one hand so that I can masturbate while I game. You know? Also eat while you're playing the game. Take hits from the Benjamin while you're playing the game. I'm dead. It's just nice to have a hand free, dude. That's true. I mean, man, you know, it's part of life. Ooh, medium life flask. I feel like that's probably better than our other one. Put that shit first. I don't think this is a one-hand game. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying. I'm trying. Roadwolf, you can try and stop me, but I will orgasm while playing this. All right, we go again. All right, give me minion damage, even though I've got no minions, because I'm planning ahead. Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, if you're playing PoE, that's all you're doing, right? Because you don't, like, just play PoE a little. You play PoE very hard. You play PoE very hard, not in the means of, like, erect, but, like, it requires many hours and lots of sweat. So if you want to avoid, like, you know, just regular tension, frustration, that kind of build-up, but also, let's cut down to it, the jism build-up as well in your silly little gamer balls. It's best to occasionally, you know, relieve yourself. So I think one-handed gaming that allows for that kind of relief without breaking the blast is, frankly, what GGG intended. I'm open to thoughts on that, but that's my thinking. Gnarled branch. 20% chance to block spell damage while wielding a staff. That seems kind of good. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You leave my tits out of this. You leave them out of this. I'm heading back to the ocean. I'm headed back to the ocean where everything was better. Well, I can remember days on the beach with my family before just walking to the next town over and included killing 16 Roa Mare of Rhymes. That speech was wild. I mean, I'm just speaking my truth. What else can I do? Orb of Alteration. I didn't read it, but it said something about new modifiers, so it's probably like a crafting thing. What's this, by the way? Quest complete. Ooh, circlet! Circlet! Or wait, we already have a hat. Yeah, Gizmo's yelling. Hello, Gizmo. The cat wants attention. Portal scroll. Do I need to go to town? Is there a reason I shouldn't level up my spells, by the way? Actual question. Feels like I should level up my spells always. Give me an energy shield that feels more magey, and then, dude, look at the drip. Look at the drip. Holy. Dude. You walk into a bar, like, looking like this, and you start, you know, waxing philosophical, and people will, like, actually trust you. All right, careful. These guys can and will one-shot you. They'll hone in. Laser vision. Generally, no reason not to. The mana cost increasing with some auras. They have flat mana cost to maintain. Gotcha. Like a reserved thing. Grim Dawn does that as well. Send it. Can you de-level skills? So, like, if I level a skill and then I'm like, I can't handle the mana cost, can I de-level it? Some gems you won't be able to use if you don't meet the attribute requirements. And could that mean if I level it up, the attribute requirements rise? Either way, we're still shooting spicy meatballs out the taint like we were born to do it right now. So it seems the attributes are comfortable. With a vendor recipe, you sell a gem plus orb of scouring. Okay. Interesting. So when you say vendor recipe in quotes like that, could you elaborate a little bit? I'm curious what you mean by that. Like, you're saying if I sell both of those things to the vendor, then the skill will get de-leveled? So I'm effectively crafting by selling things at a vendor? I might be horribly misunderstanding. All right. By the way, we got to be in the running for, like, fastest leveling, right? This league, this season. Robust amount of vendor recipes, meeting their combination of items you can sell to any vendor to receive that recipe in return. You understood it 1-to-1. Okay. That's very weird. Vendor recipe was a good way to articulate it to help me understand, but that is fucking weird. A Roa nest? A halitosis glyph? The fuck? Find a use for the strange glyph in the mud flats. I think I'm getting it though. Frog! Frog! Protect him. Protect him. Stand beneath my gooch, little one. Stand beneath my gooch where it's safe. They multiplied. They've multiplied. These are magical frogs. These are magical. They must be protected. Get them. Holy hell, that guy ripped in half. Chad, how mad do you think I would make, how mad do you think I would make PoE players if I tried to play the game this zoomed in? Is this a cool way to do this? 1D level orb costs gem plus orb of scouring. Okay, so it's show, like, so that it would show as an item then with a price? I'll have to see when we get to the vendor. Immersion streamer. Hi, Gizmo. She's rubbing against my foot. Hi, Gizmo. Rage baiting PoE.
Black storms descend on us from the
Exile!
Oi!
Let's have a word, eh?
She sounds like British royalty. Hi, Gizmo. We leveled.
Becomes clearer with each bloody step.
shadow. It withers
Gimmo, our guild leader. She's here. Yeah, I don't remember. Did we say it in the video already? We made a guild for this. And we decided the name of the guild is the... What was it? The Gizlets or something like that? You see him zooming more? Yeah, there we go. Look at this shit. Dude, look at him holding out that shield. That's what they called it? I guess it's more of just an offhand. A spellcasting focus of some kind. You can hit O and go to the guild tab. Whoop. O did not take me to social. Assume you wanted me to see like some kind of social screen. Holy dude. Who's back? Bloom. Yo. Any relation to Orlando? Loved him as Legolas. Attending the Bezos wedding though, not a good look. Oh nice, we got him. Gizlings, yes. You'll be like G, P, O, I, B, events in PvP, N, microtransactions, U, Y, J, K, L, K, what the fuck? Oh, microtransactions. C. Oh, this weapon swap? What the fuck? I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it.
Beat me, and the choice is yours.
The fuck?
Take my
What is
gear,
this?
Recruit me, or send me packing.
Is this the
That's
League
Triton
mechanic?
code.
Because the League is like mercenary stuff, right? Mercenaries of Charthus. Yeah. I remember I saw the like teaser or like the trailer or whatever for the League. The menu button. This is worth reading. Oh, the I, this, open help panel. Oh, holy. Many features and provide you with enough information to start engaging with them. This is not a comprehensive guide. We encourage learning through experimentation to discover the depths that each part of the game has to offer. Okay, is unlocked as you encounter the associated feature. In specific, you can't find it here. We may not have encountered yet. May have made a help page. Questions, forums. Okay. That's a lot of reading. We won't do all that reading on stream. You meant the eye in the Merc
Beat me,
window.
And the choice is
Yeah,
yours.
okay.
Take my gear, recruit me.
When encountering,
or
you'll be
send
able
me
to
packing.
inspect all gear,
That's
skills,
the
and supports.
Triton code.
Then you choose to duel them with one of 3 options. Duel them to hire them, paying them a fee to have them accompany you. You can have up to 3 mercenaries hired at once, 2 of which will wait in reserve in town or your hideout. Oh yeah, you get like a little base, right? I never even got to the part in PoE 2 where you do that. You can select a piece of gear the mercenaries equipped and duel them for that item. If you win, you get to take it for yourself. Finally, you can duel a mercenary to exile them, preventing mercenaries of that type from appearing for 10 further encounters. Doing this is useful to try and find a particular kind of mercenary in future encounters. So you're just like a ranged Andy? I feel like I would rather a melee Andy so I could stay ranged, but better than nothing, right? And I don't want any of your garbage, although little life regen would be nice because we have 0 right now. We should try having a homie is probably stronger than anything, right? That costs gold, I'm guessing. Do I have it?
Come on,
Yes.
let's see
Okay.
what passes for strength in Rainbow. Finish.
Get owned. Get owned, loser. Uh-oh. Yo, she brought in nature. Holy. Is this supposed to be hard? Gora, what? You're cheating. Stay alive. I feel so slow. It feels like my character's walking through damn molasses. Huge. Look how long it just took me to swing my sword. Oh, come on.
All it's cracked up to be.
The virtue skills that are mostly all available to you as well. That's cool. That's cool. So it's like the hunter fights in Bloodborne, where like they effectively are, PvPing you. All right. Another death on the counter. We go again. So is that Merc just gone now? Does that mean I won't be able to get them? I guess we'll see in a second here. Stop freezing me. Do monsters respawn when I die? Alright. Some enemies use cool skills. Having long hair, it just gets in your face all the time. It gets in your eyes, it gets in your nose, it gets in your mouth. Shit's everywhere. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. We're tanking it, we're dealing with it, but like, at what cost, J is the key, by the way. Always show sockets? I thought I did have that on. I'll check. I'll double check. I thought I had it. What if I just stand here and spam?
My mana is spent.
Yeah. Also, I think at this point I want this on right click, and we could put the big smash on 5. Blue item. Heal, you're right. J doesn't do anything. Let's get our skill point, by the way. What's up, Mags? Yeah, we're doing some PoE, man. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. Here, Mira, I can probably find it somewhere, right? Yeah. Look. Social S. Okay, fair. Guild the Gizlings, yes. Let's heckin' go. And options, UI. Oh, you're right. It's not on. You're right. Okay, saved. Huge. The frogs. These enemies are fun. I feel like enemies like show up and they run at you so fast. Glyph, another wand, 11% increased spell damage. That could be worth. Right, summoner explosions and bonks like this. I would play summoner. Well, we really haven't even gotten into the summoner part of this yet. Enemies see you before you see them. Yeah, it's crazy. It really feels to me like I should be just a little bit more zoomed out. You can zoom out your overlay with plus or minus in your numpad. Oh, that's funny. So it's super zoomed in because plus on my numpad is what gets my death counter up. So that's why the overlay is so zoomed in. I don't know how to deal with that. I'll think about it. Yeah, the death counter is plus and minus on the numpad to send it up and down. I can assign it to whatever button, though, so I just gotta change it. All right. Oh, wait, I should keep going that way? We gotta get some move speed, man. I bet it's on your boots. I bet you need to get move speed on your booties. It's always on your jabooties. I thought I got the fucking glyphs. Are you part of the challenge? The more you die, the less you see? Yeah, I guess. I feel like we're already as zoomed in as can get, though. What are you teaching me about? Find the glyphs in the Roa nests. Alright, up and over this way. Looks like we explored fucking everything. I guess not down here. Oh, wait, yeah, there's a giant golden exclamation point. All right, fair play. Fair play, Grinding Gear Games. Strongest enemy in ARPGs, dead ends. Yeah, one thing, again, I started that game, the Slormancer, last night, which I was liking. I liked one of their things where, like, pretty much every level is kind of just like a randomly generated little dungeon with a set objective. And one of the objectives is just kill most enemies, which I thought was really nice. So it's just like avoiding that, you know, you run back around and you're trying to find that one guy forever. Ooh, another medium life flash. That's huge. Huge. It's awesome, actually. Yeah, it was very nice. One of the objectives also in that game, just walking into breakables breaks them. And one of the map objectives can be just to break stuff. Which effectively forces you to go around fighting monsters, too. So, like, it works. It's just very funny. gold. I gifted it to Leah last night. I started the game and I was like, Leah, you'll like this. Gifted it to her. Easy. The Fetid Pool. Oatmeal, this is where we're going to send you. For anyone just joining us now, that's my cat, Oatmeal. We've got Oatmeal and Gizmo. Oatmeal's a dumb fat idiot. Gizmo is a perfect princess who's never done anything wrong in her life. So... Uh-oh, we're dead. We're dead. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Christmas dinner. Think of places where most should be incredibly aware. Okay, so is this like a death spot? Do you play hardcore, Mira? I know a lot of people play this game hardcore. Ooh, Twig Spirit Shield. That could be good. Fucking Terror Drool. Gizmo knocked me out once. That's true. She did, but she wasn't doing anything wrong. She was defending herself. I was overflowing with dopamine and I came at her. All right. Checkpoint me? Never, not once. I enjoyed it. I played... My only real experience was I did it a little bit in Diablo 4, which is bad, I know. We don't need to get into that whole discussion. But I got the trophy for, like, getting a hardcore character to level 50, which I thought was fun. Makes it like a roguelike. But getting to 50 also doesn't take that long, so, like, actually leveling a character that takes, like, a long investment, that would be a different thing. Ooh, a ring. There was a game I tried and it'd be D4, yeah, because it wasn't even that hard. It was not that hard, but it was fun. You know, the like couple evenings I put into doing that was fun. Oh, he's fire and ignite resistant? There's your problem. I just saw Leah just booted up the Slurmancer. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Mana pot me. For Roadwolf. And gold. I thought you didn't get gold in PoE. I thought all the currencies in PoE were like orbs and stuff. I seem to remember that from one of the last times I played Path of Exile, that the currency system seemed really confusing. Because there wasn't just like gold, but maybe I missed it. It was like all your currencies are actually your scrolls of wisdom and your orbs of you know, alchemy or whatever. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm alive. Holy dude, Terror Drool is crazy. He's crazy. Literally get owned. He's resistant to everything. That spells it. Come on. No. Get out of there. Get out of there, kid. Get owned. Let's fucking go in. That's the yellow item. That's the first one, baby. Identify that shit. Identify that shit. The recent addition from the last league. Oh. They introduced it to accumulate the town RTS mechanic. Oh, shit. Is getting a yellow item good here? Throw away some garbage. One. Get rid of the battered helm. Get rid of the vine circlet. Oh, these glyphs and stuff? Is this good? Let's identify it. Increased armor and energy shield. Regenerate life. That seems very good. That seems very good. Yes, you desperately need it. Okay. Why not? Requires level 7. What level am I? I always dislike, this is common in ARPGs, it doesn't say your level on the screen. I like when it says my level. Like, it could just say, like, you know, 4 right here or whatever. We're 6. Okay, we're 1 away. Red means missing requirement. Fair, fair. Fair play. Mouse over XP. Oh, nice. Thank you. That is nice. I'm glad that's there at least. But still. I want my little circle with my level in it. I've also come around hugely on rolling magma. I retract my previous statements. Rolling magma, kinda sick. Feels like it's been a while since we leveled a skill. Holy. So getting hit by all those enemies at once was a lot of damage. Okay. He's got minions. Where are my minions? He's got minions. Picking up the blue gear is a decent idea when starting off as well. Selling them unidentified gives something different to selling the ID'd. That's interesting. Should I be like using these town portals to like... Ooh. Requires a bunch of decks. 2 rares though? Are these rares? I'm gonna call them rares. The yellows in pretty much every ARPG that I play are the rares, so... Rares is right? Okay, nice. So this seems like a straight upgrade, right? Just better in every way. Increased spell damage, cold damage over time, more cold spells, gain mana per enemy killed. Huge. And then I need to socket my gourd off. Ooh, and this one has another... It has another support socket. So if we get another support gem, we could further augment this spell, I think. Think that's how that works? Common, magic, rare, unique. Okay. Another unique orange. 3 linked. So that means all 3 of those things are combined, right? Yeah. I was seeing that value there. So that innately just makes an item higher value, right? Having more gem slots that are linked makes it higher value, right? What's up, Humane? This is Path of Exile. Kind of known as like the current king of ARPGs. And I've wanted to get into it for a long time and I've always kind of bounced off. So I'm trying hard this time to sit down and just learn. I'm trying to just learn. But the isometric perspective does make it look like Baldur's Gate or Pillars of Eternity. Ah, not Humane, but his fiance. Let's go. Welcome in. The Necromancer? Bro, teach me your ways. I don't give a fuck what I gotta do for it. You don't gotta, like, convince me like all Darth Sidious. I'll just do it, bro. Alright, we're chilling. This is actually going fine, man. We're annihilating his summons the second they spawn. Don't you just love it when his plan falls apart? Good. Just floated home and gone to visit his mother. Oh, that's nice. Well, thanks for being here. Okay. Joykin?
I am no beast of burden.
Can't fit my shit. Oh, we could adjust a little bit, though. Hold on. We adjust. I bet you we could make a little room. Huge. Actually giant. Oh, we can't fit it all. You can't rotate things, can you? Yeah, I wish there was an auto sort. I do like Tetris, but I wish there was an auto sort. I feel like we can make this work somehow. Hold on. Yeah, I chose Templar Sister of the Sea. So if I use... Hold on. Throw this on the ground for right now. Can I, like, rearrange this stuff in a way that opens up space for us? You know what I mean? Like bingo bango. Then we just throw like a little Dodge Durango. I feel like we can do it. I feel like with powerful enough Tetrising, right? But also maybe not. I could also be too dumb. This could be a problem unsolvable by even the keenest of minds. Why items are generally worthless? Do I have any? Oh, I do. That makes it easier, doesn't it? At once it does and it does not. Now, hold on. Cram as much stuff up into this corner as we can. It's all because I can't rotate, man. If I could rotate, we would be going crazy right now. You don't think we're ever going to be able to get there, Roadwolf? This is the hardest challenge in PoE. I'm leaving it. Portal scroll me. We actually play as this class? I'm trying to. Sister of the Sea. I'm trying to like pay attention and learn and stuff, you know? We're doing all right. Oh, we have a quest to turn in? Hell yeah.
The submerged passage. I've spent enough. Farewell. Welcome.
Sell items? So I put... Oh. So wait. Do I just like put stuff here? Wait, is this one I want to keep? No, I want to keep that one. Put this here. Here, scroll fragments. Wait with selling the far right jerkin? Okay, what's different about this jerkin? Is it just the triple link? Control click? Gotcha. Printing inside? No! We summon BRB, not a burger, though? I'm hungry already. You're saying if I sell just this, gives me a chromatic orb. Reforges the color sockets on an item. Is it because it has all three colors? Triple link, but also one socket of each color. Okay, yeah. And then I get a chromatic orb out of that. So now I've got some garbanzo on me. Let's see, can I... We got stash, guild stash. Let's stick to just my stash for now. It looks like we got some slots. I don't know. Oh, wait, I think I bought some for PoE 2. Because I bought the, like, early access. I bought the early access, which gave me in-game currency. So I used that in-game currency for stash tabs, which I think is this, right? That one's not. That's a halitosis. Oh, yeah, chat. We're banking. Past me is so good. Past me is so good. Keep this. Keep this. Currency tab is the best investment in the game. Yeah, again, effectively, it felt to me like I got it for free because I got it along with my purchase of the early access. Quest items. And then here's gear we're sleeping on. This is also a quest item. Okay. That's a pretty clean inventory. I'm off work early. Good night and take care, everyone. Hell yeah, Billy. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. We'll catch you next time. And thank you for modding. I appreciate you. All right. So now we just need to go back. My portal could just take me right back to where I was, right? If I take this, yeah. That's generally how that works in these games. That's actually, honestly, that's a good point to take our first break of the night. So let's go ahead and call it there, but we're going to come back and do another full episode of PoE after this. Hopefully y'all are enjoying so far. We're also going to Mega Blast on this tomorrow. Going to do a little Noida first and then play probably like 6 hours of PoE. So I'm looking forward to getting some good time in, really trying to dig in, see what's going on here. We'll wrap up the first episode there. Hopefully y'all are enjoying. If you are and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button and stick around. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.